Ahoy hoy fellow adventurers, Barry here with your daily reminder that up is just a direction. It can't hurt you. Yet. But also, DayZ finally has a 0.8 update, up on experimental. As always, this is out for testing, so if you find any bugs, make sure you report them to the feedback tracker. I'll leave a link in the description. Despite real life getting pretty bloody close to being like DayZ, the team has remained very busy, and have got a juicy little update for us. And maybe out of fear of not having a safe place to hide all their toilet paper, the devs have put a huge amount of focus into the base building aspect of the game. But just before we get onto the new tasty bits and bytes that make up this little snack of an update, I'd like to point out a change that YouTube made to the like button. When you press it, it does awfully strange things. Go on, give it a go. Oh. Nothing happened. I'm possibly wrong, but you might as well leave it light for now. Anyway, on to the update. A brand new P-propulsion device was added to the game, in the form of the Sporter .22. The Sporter takes 0.22 ammo and has 3 total magazines, a 30 round, a 15 round, and a 10 round. Although the 10 round doesn't seem to work at the Sporter this time. Not sure if it's intended or a bug, but not even sure if it spawns. But we'll have to see. Cooking has also received some love. The frying pan has taken a break from PUBG and joined us in DayZ. A new indoor stove has been given functionality. You can put fires in them, just like with the fireplaces in some houses. Cooking slots have also been added to both the ovens and the indoor stoves. You can also now put food directly onto these cooking slots, as well as the pots and pans. This is pretty big as well, as there's some changes coming to fire lighting and weather. So, yeah, that's good. A firelight has been added to the game. This is sort of like the little lighters that you have at concerts, but it seems that they don't actually light up, so, no closer to deadmau5 playing a concert in DayZ. The Northwest has received some much needed love by the level designers, as we see the return of ski lifts. A ski lope and a biathlon arena has been added, so we're basically ready for the DayZ Olympics. Some interesting new features have also been added in this area, but I'll let you explore these yourself. That fat old goit Santa Claus came through in the night, and he took away all our old rusty cars and replaced them with the dumb ones from Livonia. So get ready to think every car is a working car. Oh. Have you ever just passed out because you forgot you had to breathe? Yes, me neither. Well, it won't happen to anybody now, as there are new out-of-breath sounds to let you know when you need to inhale. Bugger me, I almost forgot again. Bases are no longer broken down by an action wheel. You'll need to actually attack the walls and towers, as if they're that friendly kid playing on the coast, and you're that naked boy with nothing to lose. Melee damage and weapon damage and also explosive damage can all be used to break the bases now. You can also repair them using tools and materials, which makes sense. Like the bases, storage containers can also be destroyed in the same way. Once destroying the containers, they will drop all of their content to the ground for you to pilfer through. If I was a betting man, I'd probably be at the horses instead of being at home writing this bloody script. But as I'm not a betting man, I'll just say that this container stuff might be a foreshadowing for the ability to lock containers. No idea if it's a thing, but we shall see. Get ready to rock out with your, locks out. A new canopy tent has been added. It has 150 slots so you can close each side to make the most of that summer. Color variants, the medium tents have also rolled into this patch. There's also a proper way to pull dead people out of cars, so, hold on for a moment. There we go. Sorted. Finally, server info can now be seen in the pause menu, making things a tad easier for you to tell your friend which random official server you joined. This can be turned off though for you streamers and whatnot, so you don't want people seeing exactly what server you're on. Now that's all the new additions. Let's take a look at some of the key changes, tweaks and fixes the team jammed into this patch. Collision meshes for buildings have been optimized, which means either less collision issues or better physics performance, or maybe both. We'll have to see. Several map issues like bushes and houses and stuff has been patched in this patch. Someone has been running around and taking sips out of all the water bottles and canteens. All the more reason to empty them when you find them. A bug that would desync the character when repositioning cables is now fixed, which is good news for those of you whose Friday night consists of jumper cables, a car battery, 240 volts of electricity, and a Barry White album on loop. Bad news for Teslas though, cars can no longer be driven with a dead battery. SpongeBob SquarePants logic has been removed, so no more lighting fires under the sea. Rejoice and gather round, for the age of human meat is over. You no longer have to chop up a body in order to get the bloody item out of their hands. So yes, the streets should no longer be littered with human flesh and fat. Well, at least not as much human flesh as fat. General inventory desync issues have also been fixed, which is always good. And that's all the fixes. Let's roll on to those changes and tweaks. The sway pattern when holding your breath has been changed, and to make holding your breath even bloody harder than it is for me, I mean us, all of us as a whole. Stamina consumption when holding your breath is now non-linear. This means it goes down faster at some places, slower at other times, and really quick towards the end. Tripods, as in the cooking kind, and fat are also now smaller, making them a bit more viable in game. Wooden crates can be dismantled, like my entire life my wife left me for her yogurt instructor. I knew something was going on. Who the hell needs a yogurt instructor? In addition to being dismantled, wooden crates are also more expensive to make. Speaking of ruined things, containers that are ruined can't take any items. Ruined items can also not take any attachments. The action widget should be easier to find when building bases. And good news for streamers and content creators. The pause menu won't instantly pop up the second you die, ruining that final moment. You'd have to press the escape key to bring it up on the dev screen. Those bloody little blood bags have just gotten a little bit smarter. They shall now remember what blood type you have as long as you are aware of what type you have. And Plum's pears can now be cooked on non-stick, so you can bash people across the head with a pear, I guess. And now for a fish slapping dance. Someone finally had a go at the Mark II, put it in its place for being so bloody loud all the time. The noise has been reduced on the little bugger. And to end on a sad note here, book slots have been removed from fireplaces, so no more book burnings. I think we've finally got them all. I now need to take a long bath and try to catch up on OK Magazine. I think I'm on October 2006 by now. It's a slow start, but it's really picking up. Oh, before I go though, I basically never upload videos, so in a rare case that I do, I would hate for you to miss it. Anyway, thank you for watching and enjoy the patch. Tally ho!